morning. I'm out here doing a quick harvest, and I thought I'd just talk to you guys about the importance of seizing the morning. And it's not even as early as I'd like it to be. I get up around 5, and today I would have liked to have been out here earlier, but you know, things slow you down, whatever the reason may be. But I'm out here and it's 7 a.m. and I'm harvesting, and I wanted to talk about the 3 main reasons why it's so important to seize the opportunity in the morning when you're running a farm or any kind of business that you're working outside. So the first one is efficiency. Our brains work so much better when they're cool. When we get into really hot temperatures, we slow down. It's almost like computers. The reason why when you run high CPU on your computer, the fans run. It needs to cool it down. Now, I can't say for certain that there's an exact correlation between CPU and brain power, but it's a similar analogy and I'll take it. So I can't back up the science, but I can tell you that my brain certainly operates better when it's cool. So that's the first one. The second one is quality. The quality of the product that you harvest is going to be better when you're doing it in cool weather than hot weather. You know, the most obvious one there is greens. If you're going to harvest greens in the heat, they're going to wilt fast. Your product shelf life is going to diminish by at least half. So getting them out of the ground fast and into the cold storage quick is optimal. If you haven't seen my video on field heat, I did that last summer. Click up here and check that one out. The third one, which is my favorite, is speed. I operate at a far faster rate when it's cool, or when it's less hot. And it's also easier to harvest product faster when it's cool, for the main reason that I can harvest a bunch of stuff and I don't have to worry about getting each bin into the walk-in cooler right away. I can just put them in some shade. So I got a shady area here. I'm about to harvest a bunch of greens. I'm going to harvest this bed of red Russian, I'm going to harvest a bed of spinach, I'm going to harvest a bed of tatsoi and a bed of arugula. I can just put those in the shade right away. I don't have to worry about getting them in the walk-in cooler immediately. However, if it was 35 degrees Celsius out here, or 95 degrees Fahrenheit for my American friends, which is what it's been in the last week, I would have to worry about that, and so I'd have to readjust the structure and the way I work. So those are the main 3 reasons. The other thing, another thought there is, when you're dealing with heat, you can just restructure your day. So you can do your harvesting early in the morning, and if it's going to be really hot, then the later part of your day, you're working in the shade. You're either doing post-harvest, you're maybe working under your shade tunnel, doing some nursery work, you can be working on some projects, you can be doing other things that don't require you being out in the field. So our summer strategy is get as much of the field work done as early as possible, and then we'll figure other things out to do when the heat comes on. And it has been punishingly hot. We've had a crazy season, we had a really long winter, and we had tons of snow, and now all that snow's melting. We've got floods in Kelowna. Fortunately, most of my plots are okay. My one plot in my bi-rotation area the water table was really high, and so a bit of risk there, but these are the things that we have to deal with when we're dealing with heat stress. And how you structure your workflow is very important, but it's really important how you maintain your own self and your physique. So usually for me, I do morning work, for me, is office work, but because of this heat right now, I'm actually working on the farm right now, coming out and doing things really early, and then when the day gets warmer, I'll be back in my office doing some other stuff like editing this video, for example. But I thought I'd share that with you guys, and keep yourself cool, keep hydrated, and get the work done that's outside early in the day so that you can be more sustainable for yourself and you can be in it for the long haul. All right, we'll talk to you guys later.